What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Daily Dose. I'm mostly doing these YouTube exclusively. However, I figured I'd record them on Facebook and then put them on YouTube. But today, guys, I wanted to talk about the time tax. And I know that sounds like a weird word. This comes from Alex Hormozi. He's a very well-known influencer nowadays. I've been listening to him for a couple of years at this point. But he talks about something that makes a lot of sense. He talks about what he calls the time tax. So you're always going to use your resources to pay for things, whether it's your money or your time. And whichever you decide to use to pay for something, you value the least, right? So, for example, if somebody is looking to learn something and they would rather spend the time watching a ton of, YouTube videos on the subject, they are essentially spending their time, right? Now, if somebody goes and, purchases like a mentorship program or a course or something, money is actually less valuable to them than their time, right? That's where the time tax comes from. The time tax is essentially how much time you are willing to give up to learn something or to do something just like that. So you always pay for things in one way or another. You either pay for it with time or money. And it's either way, right? Money already has tax on it, but most people don't realize when they decide to do something and they want to do something for free, they're paying the time tax. That's what they're doing. So I opted out of the time tax quite a while back. There's not many things I try to learn on my own. Nowadays, it's more not how can I learn this, it's who can I learn this from, because, and to give you guys a really good example of this, whenever I wanted to learn how to monetize Facebook groups, I tried learning that on my own for almost a year and a half, and I got nowhere. I paid a massive time tax on that. It's only whenever I went out and found some people who understood exactly how to do it and how to make money from Facebook groups, is when I actually started making the money. Like it's at that point is when I traded the resource that I had, which was money, for the knowledge that they had, and I eliminated the time tax and cut it down by probably 3 to 4 years, to be honest with you guys. So there's always a tax that you pay. There's always a fee, right? It's either your time or it's your money. Okay. Now, whichever one you spend, or you value least, that's essentially what it is. You're always going to spend what you value the least, because if you don't want to spend a whole lot of time doing something, you won't spend the time. You'll spend the money, right? And vice versa. That's essentially how that works. Now, on top of that, one thing that you guys have to understand here as well is when you either spend time or money, the results come when the action is taken. It's not whenever you spend either or. Like the results that you have to act upon the knowledge you receive. Okay. So anyway, I just want to talk about the time tax today. Time tax is a real thing. So many of us are spending our time. Yeah, and at least me anyway. Like I used to spend my time more than, I valued my time less, in the past than I do now, because now I value my time a whole lot more. And there's a whole lot of things that I'm just not willing to do. And I'd rather just either pay somebody else to do, or I'd rather learn it super fast. I value money less than I do time now. So, anyway, yeah, that's the time tax, guys. I hope that was valuable. I know, one thing I do recommend, guys, is listen to Alex Hormozi. The dude is a wizard. You can find him on Apple Podcasts, and his podcast is called The Game. He's really, really good at giving incredible value, and that's one reason I listen to him. So anyway, guys, that's the Daily Dose. Keep crushing it. Keep winning the day. And remember, just win one day at a time. You'll win the month. You'll win the year that way. And see you guys later.